Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the G Keni. This is an AM/FM shortwave portable solar radio with Bluetooth and MP3 player. Gotta love it. These retail for $28.99, but I got mine on sale for $22. Definitely the way to go. Links below for you guys. Check it out. If it's $22, pick it up and have a ball. This thing is fantastic. I love it. So let's go over it. Got some bullet points here. I got this design. Now, the Amazon listing says X-Base on the speaker grill. Mine did not. It looks classy with it out. The printing, I like it. It looks good. You'll see it in a second. I did bring the box out so you could see the different version. They have the Gallium version, and I'll have it linked again in those description below and in the comment section. If you don't like the metal speaker grill and you want kind of a gold front with a louvered feature, kind of a more retro looking radio there, same feature set, go for that one. Same price too. So there you are. Awesome. So I'm going to set this box aside, show you what came in it. First, of course, the radio. Awesome. The G Keni. Gotta love it. Also, you get a charging cable, a micro USB. There you go. Very simple. Charge your 18650 battery, which is replaceable, by the way. Love it. It comes with a page of instructions. Yep, we'll go over these real quick since it's that simple. Feature list. Boom. Pause. Read. How to operate the radio, Bluetooth function, says BT03 when you go to connect to it, and you can play, of course, from a USB, thumb drive, or a SD card micro. Nice. Opening this up, you get 2 more pages of instructions, pretty much 1 more page. You can use this as a PC speaker with a data cable. Nice. Charging it says 4 to 6 hours. The micro USB cable. Solar charge it says 7 to 9 hours under strong sunlight. I guess maybe. Flashlight, nice. Specifications, there you go. Awesome. Warnings, and FCC statement, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Okay, done with the instructions. Gotta love that. So yeah, cable. All right. So here is the radio, the G Keni. Nice. Yeah, I really like it. Good look to it. It's got this metallic border. Yeah, so let's do dimensions real fast. We're 8 1/4 inches in length. We're 4.5 inches in height, and we have a case depth of 2.5 inches. As you can see, at the solar panel on the back, and it's a fairly wide radio. It's cool if you like to take radios apart and tinker with them. This is definitely a radio you can tinker on. I like it. That sounds wrong, but you know what I meant. Size comparison, CC Pocket in the house. CC Pocket. Current time, 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago. I like to film these in the evening so we can see what kind of range we can get on the medium wave. I'm always a medium wave fan. Next we have the CC Skywave. In case I have to frequency check, it's always nice to have handy. And of course you don't have those 2 radios. Deck of playing cards. It's Iron Man. He is a Marvel character. He's awesome. You know he likes his portable radios. I don't have to sing it anymore. You know the theme song if you've been watching my channel. So there you go. Deck of cards. Awesome. Okay. So, features of the G Keni. Yeah, let's go over the features of this bad boy. So, left-hand side, we got an LED flashlight. That's pretty strong, actually. Got a switch up on top. It says torch. You can turn it on with that. And yeah, you can see it's got a nice beam to it. If you're in the dark, it's not a bad thing to have. I like it. It's got this wood grain finish there. Full wood grain. Loving it. That metallic bezel going around the front. The black metallic. It's pretty neat. Model number RXBT168S. Yeah. Why it has to be that long, I don't know. Classic dial there. Clear indicator with a lens. That's nice. 3 bands here. FM 88 to 108. AM 530 to 1710, which is set up for 10 kHz stepping, which is great for the US. And shortwave, we have more of a daytime band, but we'll pick up some evening stations, hopefully 5.9 to 18 megahertz. Down here we have a 3-inch speaker. It has a brighter tone to it. I have the Reticus or Reticus, or however you want to say it. TR614. It's a similar speaker. It has a lower tone, so if you like lower tone speakers, you might want to go with the Retekis TR614. I'll have links to that too, if I remember. It's a great radio. It definitely has a lower tone to it. I do like the brighter tone of this radio. That's just me personally. So yeah, this metal speaker grill goes all the way across. And yeah, it serves no purpose. There's like a little baffle here, but doesn't really do anything, just for looks. You kind of see it underneath there. There's no extra bass for sure. Right hand side of the radio, we've got the tuning wheel. This thing tunes really smooth. There might be one spot where it catches, and it's the tail end over here at the end of the band. And if it catches there, it's very slight. It's like the last station. So there you go. It's a fairly accurate dial. We have our input, micro USB input to charge the 18650 battery. Nice. We have a charge LED indicator. It's charging with the red out light because it is picking up solar from my solar panel. There you go. Power, when you turn this on, that will turn blue. There you go. Volume on off control. Nice. We have a SD card slot and our thumb drive slot. Top of the radio, of course, you saw the light control. Nice. Over here we have our MP3 Bluetooth controls. Previous, next, rewind, fast forward, pause, play. And of course we have music mode and Bluetooth mode. Then FM, AM, and then shortwave. So not bad. We'll leave it on the music mode. Top of the radio here we have a 20-inch antenna. It actually does pretty well on FM, so we'll talk to you about that in a moment. Extends out. Has a little holder there. Nice. Go to the back of the radio, where it's got some interesting features. It's got this fold-out solar panel. Looks like it might do a good job charging up a low-capacity battery. So bring that up, and you can charge it with the facing or the lights above. So you can direct this however you need it. Well, that's nice. You get this diamond cut pattern, which is neat. Got a label with the frequency information. Yep, and you got a vented case for the speaker. And then over here we have a battery compartment, which is cool. I got to show it to you. So underneath here, you could actually stow away your USB cable if you want. Fits right in there. So yeah, you have the 18650 they give you, which is 1200 milliamp hour. It's kind of a weak battery. It is a unprotected button top cell, and there's no room to really do anything else. You can't put a protected cell in there. And a flat top will work if you bend this tab, positive tab in, but then you won't be able to use the original battery. So just keep that in mind. But if you want to use the original battery and upgrade it, you can. There's a store out there, 18650batterystore.com, that sells the Samsung 3500 cells for I think like $7.99. And you can put that in there and triple your capacity. So if you want to triple your capacity, you pick one of these up. This is an unprotected button top, and boom, you're in business. So just thought I'd throw it out there if you like listening to it. And of course, if you're not a fan of rechargeables, you want to use standard D cells, I'm sure you'll get a lot more longer runtime running 2D batteries. Now you can have both batteries in there together. I measured the volts. It does not carry over, so you don't have to worry about accidentally charging your D cells with the charger. That is a factor on some cheaper radios, so I had to test that. All right, so go ahead and put this back on here. Yeah, I do like this, the way they finish this here. Okay, this is a snug fit here, by the way. Always fun to do on camera. There we go. All right, flip this back down. And let's talk about FM reception and turn this thing on. So it's got the micro SD card slot. The only thing I don't like about it is it sticks out. It's one of those just press fit kind. Yeah, you don't want to leave it in there. You'll break it off. I'd use a smaller thumb drive, personally. But I'm using a 16 gig. Seems to work fine. So FM reception report. Always like to go over that. Typically, I test all my FM radios in a location, same time of day. And the average radio, like analog, like this old GE, I always keep handy, gets about 48 stations. And it's like a 2.5 star rating. I rate my stations, or my FM reception report, out of 5 star. So you have fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This radio got a 3-star rating, a good rating. It found 59 stations, which is fantastic. To get an excellent rating, you need about over 90 stations found, which I have had a radio find. And those are Sangen radios, if you're curious. But yeah, this one found 59, gives it a solid 3 on the sensitivity scale. And FM selectivity, it gets about an okay to good rating because it likes to latch on strong stations, and it kind of eliminates the way to find the fainter stations when it does that. So selectivity, it only likes to latch on stronger stations, which you'll get to hear. But we might pick up some faint stations as well. tonight. Hopefully we do. So yeah, there it is. Let's go ahead and turn this on. We have our switch up here on music. So down here.
Never have the sacred stone.
Run this for a few minutes.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Now you can compare my audio to my other FM tests that I do. So instead of using a transmitter, I'm using this card slot over here. All right. Some old-time radio.
Hello, Duffy's Tavern. What do you eat? Me tea. Archie the manager speaking. Duffy ain't here. Oh, hello, Duffy. Well, it looks like spring is here. Yes. Duffy, it's employers like you that give work a bad name. Besides, the joint don't look so bad. It's clean and...
The Harold Perry Show.
So there you go. Sounds good. Like I said, it gets loud fairly quick. If you notice, it makes little beeping sounds when you fast forward and when you do tracks, but that doesn't bother me. It's not super loud. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll stop that. There we are. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to the FM mode, and we're going to do a little band scan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up a wire. That way we'll have it ready for shortwave. This is a 12-foot wire. It's only going to my window to the inside of the blinds. It doesn't go outside. It just helps me. I'm in a subfloor basement right now, and it gets me a little bit of elevation out of this room. So let's go ahead and start at the bottom of the FM band. Did I change it over? Yes, I did. Okay. So let's see what we can pick up down here with a little wire. And then we'll go to shortwave, and then we'll do some AM band scanning, and then we'll do final thoughts on the G Keni. Yeah. Gee, it's awesome, Kenny. Yeah, I can't get cornier than that, man. All right. Here we can hear. And music station here is a low power. 8775.
That's where we get the most out of life. When we're worrying about the past or regretting the past or, fretting about what happened in the past, it doesn't do it because there's nothing you can do to change the past. And when we're worrying and fearful of the future, we know the great Saint Padre Pio used to say, pray.
So you'll find that you can find different stations if you go back and forth a little bit. That classical station is really close to that speaker, which is, as you heard, it latching on to that speaker more than this station.
This bishop, did you know about this?
Small city of Zadar, Croatia. Another miracle performance from him. The Holy Spirit, and He's giving us new. Another miracle performance from him. We believe that merry organ, sweet singing in and we rule the world. He's coming back again.
MCO, transmissions, and a whole lot more. Team Cheer 'em On mean a lot to me.
O autos, compra no necesaria, inválido donde sea prohibido, o por... But then I discovered I can...
Began treatment in March, and
Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service in Barrington, Bootleggers in Antioch, Twilight Tan in Island Lake.
Hey, Hanukkah, on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah, so drink your gin and tonica, and smoke your marijuana.
in my mind, what I always thought of nursing as being is forming a relationship and to be there every fight. Care who I love. They only care that I love. No, you'll just care preferred plan.
Low fee covers the cost of consult.
No, it's not.
We got a new episode every Thursday. Gumball machines, attractive coworkers.
Text AFTER to 44995 and we'll send it right to your phone.
When it's time for an adventure on the open
Easy to remember steps. It starts with a monitor.
Now that about getting vaccinated with Prednar 20.
Taught me young how to hunt and how to whittle. Taught me how to work and play a tune on a fiddle. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your plans? I need you.
This is Mike Kelly, 1023 XLC.
Honor of 8S McKinley's Head Start and early learning program.
Jonathan Faust, managing. You're all licensed in Nevada only. All cases are different. No guarantee.
Card always makes
For a great gift idea.
Amigo que le dicen de cejas, ¿sabes qué es el de? With an application for grant assistance. For help now, call 815-3.
And USC. White Sox GM Rick Hahn says his team.
Este anuncio es para usted, porque...
Este y todos los domingos a las 6 de la mañana por la ley 107.9.
Para escuchar cuando quiera.
Here's FM band. Goes pretty good. That was really nice. Feel like picked up quite a bit there. So let's go all the way down. We're going to go to shortwave, which is all the way over, I believe. Right? Shortwave, all the way over. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and hear what we can hear there. Cuba and the East Coast. Of course, I'm in Chicago, Illinois, USA. Current time again, 11:47 p.m. I think this is 6 megahertz.
We know that there's going to be a captain up to meet the load in the air, and we're hoping it.
Here's a faint signal there. During the day, I picked up about 20 stations above average. Solar cycle was around 110. I think A1 index. We're almost done with the shortwave. Yeah, okay. So we'll call it there on the shortwave, but yeah, not a bunch during the night, but during the day it was loaded full of stations. So let's go ahead and we'll go to the AM band, which is one step over. Make sure I'm on it. AM, and of course for the AM band, you don't need the whip antenna. It uses the internal antenna. Now, when I took this radio apart, the antenna is located at the bottom of the radio, away from the electronics, which is nice. So they have it right here at the bottom, and they have the wires running up to the board, which is up here. So they try to keep it out of the way, which is nice. So we'll go to the bottom of the band. Now I'm going to have dedicated AM or medium wave band scans for the day and evening, because radio is that good. I headed out today during the day and found quite a bit. Great for locals, good for semi-local stations, and distance stations are possible with the help of a Turk Advantage passive loop, something like this here. I always keep handy, nice to have. Gives you a little free boost, free power, does not need batteries, it just captures the residual energy and directs it towards the antenna, which is down here. You place it like this. I always forget to do that. Usually the antenna's at the top of the radio. So we're just going to go ahead and see what we can hear on the AM band. This is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, I believe. Usually got to rotate the radio to the north.
That's really good intentions. You
There
don't
you go.
want a 15-year-old signing a credit card contract and then suddenly their credit is messed up. And, you know, that's a really great example of why you would want to intervene as a...
Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
There's a lot of hubris in this because once you... 7474. That's 1-800-880-7474.
Okay, so the in-between station was 550, KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts. Now this is 560, WIND, Chicago.
Details on the example policies at selectquote.com/commercials. Your
It does
premiums
bounce
vary
around a
depending on
bit, so you have to go back and forth.
factors. Not available in all states.
Hi, it's Sean Thompson. My Pillow is excited to bring you their biggest...
Okay, we're just going to go. I'm not going to try to ID these. So I'll do a full band scan later. Should be able to pick up Nashville.
Give every dollar an assignment, and you can tell this month. You might not know about September right now, but you know the jobs he's on. You know the contractors you're taking a draw
Let's see if
from.
it's 650 here.
You know what jobs are about to be completed. You're going to get your final check on.
Okay, they're playing music.
You know that some of them wait 30 days to pay you. You know
I think this is 620 WTMJ.
very close.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Coming in this month and the cash going out this month and writing all
Sounds
that
like
down.
it.
That is a budget. Okay? And that you can do that without software,
There you
but I
go.
don't recommend it. It's just a pain in the
I noticed that this had better sound to it than the Skywave, and it was easier to hear, which was nice.
Subs don't do this, and it kills their profitability.
Advanced technology will have a hard time finding it in the air. Even the most Jesus will not fail me. I still got to move just like a tree.
So that music there is WSM 650 Nashville, Tennessee. To the south is 434 miles.
Team over these Saints. What does he do when he gets to the playoffs? What do...
Here's 670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago. Home of the Cubs.
Man, that's a longer-term question. And if you're the 49ers, we talked about this earlier on in the show. What the hell do they do?
Race Harris to the dot and can't get there in
This is
time.
690?
Ball against Vancouver.
Yeah, and hopefully that with that icing, that Blues can maybe win a draw here to get a chance off of that, because off the forecheck, they haven't been able to do much in the third period. Hats off to the Canucks, the way they played in the third. They never gave up in this game, and they really have turned things around. There's no question.
CKGM, Montreal, Quebec. 763 miles. Nice.
Able to use their offense to get back.
Accuracy is pretty good. It falls off a little bit after 1500.
Yeah, and you look down the bench when you're sitting there, it's like, who's going to do it? Like, just give me that one chance. And the Canadians...
It's hard to know where the road to take and can't quite see where those roads are going. Okay, but yeah.
WLW 700, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east.
Well, increased complexity in mind, the World Economic Forum argues that the...
Definitely want to hear Your Love Lifted Me Higher and Higher at the end of your...
Well, of course. We couldn't do Jackie Wilson without playing.
720 WGN, Chicago.
Well, you keep it up, because you really sound great.
Well,
and I came up from the studio just now. I'm working on some things for Bruno Mars, and...
Okay, we got some cool old-time radio music. CFZM 740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast.
Are loving this. They're loving it. Don't feed the media. Okay, same thing from Jake Tapper and CNN. He's questioning...
WJR 760, Detroit, Michigan. It's coming in like locals. 270 miles to the east.
...to be come January. And instead they get questions about...
It's now open, giving lasting relief to people with joint pain, no surgery.
780 WBBM, Chicago.
Time. Regenerative medicine uses highly concentrated healing agents from...
even suppressant. And quercetin inhibits all strains of influenza, and it's in onions, so the...
So this is 840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. I think they're rebroadcasting coast to coast from last night.
Someone that's dead gonna report to the board, you know?
Ces gens qui ont vraiment connecté avec ce livre-là, qui m'ont vraiment impressionné d'ailleurs avec...
Totally, because you can't go to a doctor and say, I took a shot.
Okay, it sounds like Ground Zero. Excuse me. Not coast to coast.
And then put it on him to make a report.
I'm gonna give you something to do when you get off the phone. You ready?
Français, donc ça, c'est vraiment une expérience qui m'a beaucoup marqué. Aussi, il y a quelques années, j'ai eu peur quand même que...
860 WNOV, no. CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
Rias
qui est le réseau intercollégial des activités socioculturelles du Québec. Et maintenant, les profs sont interpellés dans le choix des œuvres, ce qui n'était pas le cas auparavant.
It's latching, so I can't get 850.
I'm John Batchelor.
You're listening to CBS Eye on the World with John Batchelor.
Oh, cool.
This is Eye on the World with John Batchelor on News Talk 830 WCCO.
Oh, okay, jump this.
2022 tax deductions. Donate.
So yeah, you go back and forth, you'll find stations. This is 830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles. I'm going to go all the way to the top of the band.
Instructors and students. I tell you what, it's...
I'll see you tomorrow. Burgers, hot dogs, decadent desserts.
The more conservative back the curtain on the prostate pill industry.
Views are of your company. WDAM.
I turn on the radio.
1100 every week. Hundreds of thousands.
And discover the 3 so-called health foods that destroy your prostate.
$600. Put one in your face and screw it out.
Was quoted a 5-year pay, but 2 years later, all the accounts have been settled for much less.
10 p.m. Central.
Bringing press to the world through the media.
Relevant radio.
Charge planning and budgeting. Drift.
Just like an
It's been 23 minutes since I ate.
We're not going to do that.
All the way to the top of the band.
This for a monthly premium of $110. That's right. Guaranteed level rate of
1700 KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa. Cool. So there it is. We'll go ahead and turn this off. G Keni, does it get a recommended buy at $22? Yeah, get one. Have some fun. Like I said, you can always get a higher capacity battery to put in there. Just unprotected 1860 button top. I love that. And triple your time. You'll love it. I think this would run about 30 hours on a charge. That's not bad at all. And just, plug it in and charge it quick or put it in the sun. It's a good off-the-grid radio if you think about it. So yeah, definitely gets a recommended buy. Rockin' if you like inexpensive radios such as this, subscribe at the bell icon, get notified of future reviews that showcase these inexpensive portables. And 3, comment below what you think about the G Keni or the Gallium version with that gold front. Let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.